Consistency is the last refuge of the unimaginative, meaning just as we sometimes consider and regard experience for the basically dismissal of our mistakes, we regard experience and guise it to basically cover our mistakes, errors, blunders, ignorance, inaction, attitude, behavior, success all the time. In a similar vein, consistency also cannot always be considered to be the symbol, sign, or hallmark of growth, progress, learning, development, and basically improvement, enhancement either in our actions, behavior, success, but it might also be the last refuge of the person who does not have anything about himself left that he can employ, they can use to create something that is instantaneously great, significant, relevant, distinct for himself as well as for the others. So imagination is very important. Without imagination, we're not reaching anything. We're not going to get anywhere in our lives if we don't have imagination, if we're not imaginative. So without imagination, we're certainly not going to think, say, become, achieve, do anything great, significant, distinct, authentic, sovereign, virtuous, relevant in our lives that is going to make everything that we have at thus far worthwhile, reliable. So imagination is important because, as Albert Einstein says, imagination is more important than knowledge. Without imagination, there can be no consistent, powerful, original, critical, influential knowledge, conception, ideology, theory either, because imagination is the foundation of all of it. Subjectivity, emotion, passion drives everything. They are behind all of our accomplishments, achievements, and successes, or great tasks, desires, ambitions, aims, intentions, purposes in the world. Everything started from the self, everything began and originated in the subjective part of the psyche, with the subjective thinking, with imaginative standards. So, in that sense, imagination is absolutely important, a necessity, a paramount quality, only capable of human beings in men and women both, because the other animals cannot engage or indulge in imagination, intellectual discourse, mental faculties, etc., because they don't have it. Because the other animals are only going to survive, but we're just not going to survive. We're going to thrive. We're going to create, develop, innovate one after another something that's absolutely marvelous, outstanding, out of the world, because we're only gifted with these abilities that we can now readily utilize to become great.